They ask a lot of the same questions what this last home week means for you.
I'm not really, haven't been really reflecting much. I'm a little too occupied with this season and trying to finish out. We're still alive. We still control our own destiny. So, probably after the game, Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably look back a little bit, reflect. But right now, I'm focused on Washington State.
It's kind of a tough thing when you're in the moment to think back, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely been a lot of things for me to think about, but right now I'm trying not to.
Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of family in town.
Yeah, both my parents have come out, and a couple friends of the family. We have friends who live out here, so there'll be a lot of people there.
This is a tough question too, but what do you think the senior class's legacy would be? Coach talked about that you guys have overcome a lot in your 4 years here.
Yeah, I think for me personally, just perseverance. Things haven't always gone my way in these 4 years, but I'm still here and still fighting. I guess that can be said as far as Devon too. Our class has kind of been through the rough times, and we've seen success, and we've seen both sides of the coin. So,
Eric, in both of the Washington games, you ended up sort of taking a smaller guy. You're on defense, and both against the low and against Appleby. Do you think are you expecting to have that role again this weekend?
Yeah. I was able to have some success against both those guys. They'll probably say that they were just missing shots, but I feel like I played both of them well defensively, and I've been watching film on both of them, trying to see what worked for me. So,
what's made you successful in that? I mean, you think back to what you did against Abbott in the second half. Also, you seem to have a lot of success guarding some of those guys.
I think it's just length. I'm able to. Challenge a shot without being so close to them that they can just go by me, and just experience. I think, coming in here as a freshman, I was probably labeled a defensive liability, but I just really worked on that and focused on that. And, I've been through the battles and kind of know certain techniques and certain things that you can do to bother a player on defense.
How much has your game grown since you've been here? You talked about maybe being labeled a defensive liability. I think the first things I heard about you was a shooter. You think you've grown quite a bit since you've been here?
Yeah. I feel like with the experience of playing for 4 years, your game changes. I wouldn't say I'm just strictly a shooter now. Kind of doing everything. And I think that happens as you get more experience. You learn how to play the college game, and especially on a team like this where we have so many weapons and so many guys who can score. It's just not my role this year to be that guy. So you got to change it up.
Is that difficult to accept at all?
It's never. I've never been a kind of player to worry about scoring or anything like that. Most important thing for me is just winning.
Mm-hmm. We talked a little bit about the Stanford game being so close so many times and not hitting shots. When we asked Devon, do you see some of these younger guys, these sophomores, developing into that clutch shooter at the end of the game?
Yeah, I just think it's gotta be somebody is able to do it once, and like you said, get that confidence. And they've all made big shots this year, just didn't make them against Stanford. And, you can't fault them for that. You can't. You're not blaming anybody. It's just how it goes sometimes.
What does it take to become that guy? Is it essentially just doing it once and kind of feeding off that? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it. You saw it happen with Allende. I can see it happening with Patrick. You know, Patrick hit a big shot against Washington. I can see him making more shots like that. Jerome definitely has the desire to be that guy. You know, his time will definitely come, and you know, Ryan has all the ability to be that guy.
Well done. Okay. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.